Let us always meet each other with smile, for the smile is the beginning of love. We need to find God, and He cannot be found in noise and restlessness. God is the friend of silence. See how nature, trees, flowers, grass, grows in silence. See the stars, the moon and the sun, how they move in silence. We need silence to be able to touch souls. If we have no peace, it is because we have forgotten that we belong to each other. We think sometimes that poverty is only being hungry, naked and homeless. The poverty of being unwanted, unloved and uncared for is the greatest poverty. We must start in our own homes to remedy this kind of poverty. Let us not be satisfied with just giving money. Money is not enough, money can be got, but they need your hearts to love them. So, spread your love everywhere you go. Being unwanted, unloved, uncared for, forgotten by everybody, I think that is a much greater hunger, a much greater poverty than the person who has nothing to eat. The greatest destroyer of peace is abortion, because if a mother can kill her own child, what is left for me to kill you and you to kill me? There is nothing between. There is always the danger that we may just do the work for the sake of the work. This is where the respect and the love and the devotion come in, that we do it to God, to Christ, and that's why we try to do it as beautifully as possible. There must be a reason why some people can afford to live well. They must have worked for it. I only feel angry when I see waste. When I see people throwing away things that we could use. I try to give to the poor people for love what the rich could get for money. No, I wouldn't touch a leper for 1,000 pounds, yet I willingly cure him for the love of God. Even the rich are hungry for love, for being cared for being wanted, for having someone to call their own. If you want a love message to be heard, it has got to be sent out. To keep a lamp burning, we have to keep putting oil in it. I want you to be concerned about your next-door neighbor. Do you know your next-door neighbor? Many people mistake our work for our vocation. Our vocation is the love of Jesus. Let us touch the dying, the poor, the lonely and the unwanted according to the graces we have received, and let us not be ashamed or slow to do the humble work. The miracle is not that we do this work, but that we are happy to do it. The hunger for love is much more difficult to remove than the hunger for bread. Let us more and more insist on raising funds of love, of kindness, of understanding, of peace. Money will come if we seek first the kingdom of God, the rest will be given. One of the greatest diseases is to be nobody to anybody. If a woman did not marry before the age of 35, then she did not know what love is.